Okay, hello Ichimoku family members. Hi, how are you? It's Kay. This is the 25th of February 2023 on Saturday. So good to see you again. Thank you so much for joining. And to those who are watching archive also, thank you very much for viewing the archive. So yeah, today, this is Saturday, so philosophy of Ichimoku. And I was thinking what to talk about. So first, let me talk about the basics of the 5 lines first, because I've seen some new members in my Ichimoku community, and some of you have been reading the books, the first Ichimoku Basic Master Book, and you may start to understand the concept of Ichimoku first. So today, let me share the basics of the 5 lines. You know, sometimes it's nice to come back to basics and remind yourself about how to view markets with 5 lines of Ichimoku. And then you add price action, you add the 3 theories and Kyushu-ashi, and build your deep Ichimoku analysis. But everything starts from the 5 lines of Ichimoku. So that's something I want to share with you today. And at the same time, if you want me to see some charts, please let me know in the chat. I'm happy to check any charts. And also, if you have some questions about Ichimoku, when you're reading books and everything, then please let me know on the chat, or you can use questions to K in Discord, and as I can cover the questions every week. Okay, so yeah, so today I would like to talk about the 5 lines of Ichimoku. Just coming back to the basics. And this is Saturday, and so the topic of the Wednesday has been Kyushu-ashi, but next month, in the month of March, starting from Wednesdays, first of March, right? So in the Wednesdays, let me ask, what kind of topics would you like me to cover in March as Wednesday's topic? I am thinking to cover the time cycles, because I have been getting some questions by email about time cycles. So I was thinking to cover time cycles as Wednesday's topic in the month of March. But if you have some requests, please let me know also. Yeah, either price theory or wave analysis might be good. Some of the things I haven't covered deeply yet, maybe I can cover in March. So yeah, just let me know. Okay, in the meantime, let me say hi to everyone. So we are towards the end of February now. Time flies. Oh, and also I will be in Singapore in March, in the mid-March. So if you are in Singapore, or if you're close to Singapore and can visit Singapore, and let me know so that we can meet up. Okay, so yeah, let me see. I'm still selecting where to visit in Singapore. There are so many places to visit, so I'm so excited. This is my first time visiting Singapore. So yeah, me and my wife are really excited to visit. Okay, so let me say hi to everyone. Buta, good to see you. Thanks for joining. And Anluk, good to see you too. Yes, oh, it's late in Singapore. That's right. Yes, yes. So yeah, I will be seeing you in Singapore. So looking forward. Yes, it's nice to see face-to-face to some of the members. Adam, also good to see you. Thanks for joining too. I will see you also too in Singapore. Malaysia, good to see you. Thanks so much. All right, David, thanks for joining from US. Good to see you too. I think it's a good morning to you, but I hope you're waking up with a coffee. Thanks for joining. All right, and AZ, good to see you. And Tango, thank you for joining too. Good to see you. And Lady Crypto, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. All right, Tango. I like to learn more about the Kumo twist. Okay, Kumo twist. That's also an interesting topic. Maybe Kumo itself or the Kumo twist, we can focus and do analysis. Thank you for the idea. Thank you so much. Okay, and Yuko-san, good to see you too. Thank you for joining also. And Brandon also, good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. So I think, Brandon, you mentioned about the Bitcoin. So if you want me to use check Bitcoin, please let me know. Yeah, please let me know. Okay. Okay, Tango says, I focused on the Kumo twist for pound CAD last week, but got a lot of fake signals. Okay. So maybe we can talk about the pound CAD today also, along with the 5 lines. We can also talk about the Kumo twist today. Okay. Oh, Lady Crypto, you're from Oxford, UK. That's nice. I would love to visit UK also. I've never been to UK before. I've never been to European countries. So, and the very first country I want to visit is UK. Yeah, so that's nice. Okay, BTC as always, yes. So first, let me check pound CAD and then BTC USD with 5 lines and also the Kumo twist to start with. So let me see. So pound CAD, let me, hold on, fit this to the page. And pound CAD is here. Okay, so I take the daily time frame. Okay, so here is the pound CAD, and first, this is bearish. Yeah, this is bearish because lower highs and lower lows. So this is bearish now, overall. The price is in the Kumo, so it tends to spike. So right now may not be the perfect timing to enter, but once the market breaks Kumo, I think that will be a good chance. Just for the future reference, we can wait for the Kumo breakout and look for a setup to sell. Yeah, that's one, right? Okay, and yeah, let's see. In terms of the Kumo is now flat. Technically speaking, be very specific. Specifically speaking, Senko span B is down, Senko span A is up. So this is kind of like a squeezing Kumo. And when you see the squeezing Kumo like this is considered to be flat Kumo. So no direction in the market in the daily time frame. Of course, when you look at the candles, for the last 3 days has been bearish, but that will be for the short term. In terms of the daily Ichimoku, this is range. So that means for the last 3 days has been bearish, but tomorrow may be bullish, or next week may be bullish, is what the Kumo and Senko span, Kumo and also the Kijun Sen flat means. And the price in the Kumo, so yeah, this is not the perfect chance to enter trades. But yeah, last week Kumo twist happened here. And yeah, so let's see. This is a daily time frame. Let me check the lower time frame. Let's see. Here is the 4-hour chart. And 4 hour shows the price retracing. And now we have N wave, bearish N wave. So this is bearish in terms of the price action. However, in terms of the Ichimoku 5 lines, this is range. Yeah, it's range because the Kumo is flat right now. Senko span A is retracing, and Senko span B flat. And the Tenkan-sen is now bearish, and we had the Tenkan-sen Kijun-sen dead cross in the 4 hour. So Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen dead cross above Kumo means that this is the end of uptrend, but it doesn't mean that the market goes down. So we have to wait for the Kumo break and the Chikou-span breakout to be able to sell. So that's a 4-hour condition. Because the market may retrace, there was a previous resistance. The previous resistance may become support, and the market may go up this way too. So we have to wait for the Kumo breakout in a 4-hour to look for the selling opportunity. So that is the pound CAD in this market. And also, let me even look at the 1 hour. Okay, so 1 hour is nicely downtrending now. So daily is now in the Kumo, and 4 hour is bearish, range to bearish, and 1 hour is completely downtrending because the price is below Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, Kumo, and the Chikou-span below candles. But the only concern is the Kumo to be very thin. So when you see a thin Kumo, this is oversold. So the market may be supported by the previous resistance, 1.6231, and then goes up in the short term. And then it may be resisted by Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen and goes down. So yeah, I think the bottom line on this one is to wait for the break of the previous resistance and then look for the selling opportunity after that. So that's something you can monitor for next week on pound CAD. Yeah, I think the markets has been really choppy recently, but one thing that is interesting that I observe is that we will see a potential Kumo breakout on many markets. Let me talk about this, about the Kumo potential breakouts. If you take the daily time frame, hold on, let me unflag. If you take the daily time frame and from top Euro USD, you see Euro USD is about to break the Kumo. This is 1 or 2 candles away. The Kumo breakout most likely happens next week, and we can potentially see downtrend. So this one is nice to monitor, Euro USD. And also, let me see, Euro AUD, this one broke the Kumo, and this is now turning bullish. But overall, a bit spiky, so most likely I stay away from this one. And the Euro JPY about to break the resistance now, after the Kumo break. And Euro Pound is still ranging. Euro CAD is within the Kumo. Euro Swiss franc broke the Kumo once, and then now it's retracing to Kijun-sen. So this is where you can use the Kijun-sen retracement strategy. Most likely this week on Euro Swiss franc, the market retraced to Kijun-sen, 0.9958. So I will take out down arrow because it didn't break the support, and now target is a weekly Kijun-sen on Euro Swiss franc. And okay, so here is another potential break of the Kumo, which is USDJPY. Yeah, USDJPY is bullish. Yesterday, on Friday, it went up and about to break the Kumo. So once it breaks, I think the market goes up very sharply. So we can monitor this one too. And the USDCAD is a bit spiky. This is resistance is close, and Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen together, and they're pointing up. So this is overshooting market, so may not be a good chance. It may reverse. And USD Swiss franc, this one is about to break the Kumo also. So we can come back next week and follow uptrend after the Kumo break. Pound USD also about to break the Kumo bearish. And then there is a next support, 1.1837. So you may want to wait for the support level breakout and sell and target to down here. I think this was the weekly Kijun-sen, yeah, weekly Kijun Sen 1.1402 is the weekly Kijun Sen as a target. So that's also nice to monitor. Okay, and pound JPY also broke the Kumo once, and then this is the second time Kumo breakout. So you can wait for the Kumo break, the resistance breakout, and look for the buying edge. 163.73. And pound CAD also about to break the Kumo. So like this, we have lots of potential Kumo breakouts next week. Pound AUD may break the Kumo bullish also. And pound Swiss franc is bearish. AUD USD about to break the Kumo too. Yeah, so lots of potential Kumo break. AUD CAD daily also has a Kumo break potentially. And AUD JPY is now retracing. AUD Swiss franc broke the Kumo, so this may be bearish. Next week may be bearish. And CAD JPY, this one is also about to break the Kumo bullish. Right, so we have lots of potential Kumo break. And CAD Swiss franc, this is ranging, so maybe not. And Swiss franc JPY finally is above Kumo now. So we have Euro USD and the USD JPY and the USD Swiss franc, pound USD, and pound CAD, pound AUD, AUD USD, and AUD CAD, and AUD Swiss franc, and CAD JPY. Lots of potential Kumo breakouts on the daily time frame. So that means we may see some new trends finally next week, which is good news. So that was my analysis for next week for members. Okay, yeah, JKN, you're welcome. Hello, how are you? Good to see you again. All right, yes, Bitcoin, right? Brandon, he says, I'm a Bitcoin holder in the long term. Long term, okay? Some weekly analysis will be great. Okay, let me do it. Okay, Lady Crypto from Spain, but living in the UK for a long time. Okay, great. Yeah, that's somewhere I want to visit sometime. Okay, Tingle, you're welcome. And the USDJPY, please. All right, so let me now check the Bitcoin. And then come back to the USDJPY. So let's see, BTC USD. So first, let me look at the weekly time frame. In terms of 5 lines, what we see here now is that there was a Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen gold cross and the Chikou span breakout. So this is now bullish. So, however, to look for the buying edge, you may want to wait for the breakout of 25,273.17. The previous resistances, break and buy would be a better setup in that case. Because today, or at least maybe for the last couple of days, the market is a bit retracing. It's going down. And this is a daily time frame. The market broke the Kijun-sen. So it broke the Kijun-sen, the Chikou span started to touch. In this case, the market may move according to the Chikou span 2 candles. So it may move up and down like this, and then may break the support and goes into Kumo next week. So in that sense, next week may not be a good chance to buy. Or if you keep holding, of course you keep holding. But in terms of the weekly, this is bullish. So once the market breaks the resistance 25,273, then you may be able to buy more or keep holding for sure. But if you see the market reverse and breaks the Kijun Sen, which is 2350.74, then I recommend to exit, because then it may go down to the support and may break the support and goes down on the weekly time frame. Yeah, so I think as long as price above the weekly Kijun Sen, you can keep holding by, is my opinion. Let me even look at the monthly Bitcoin. Okay, so monthly Bitcoin is now exactly in the Kumo. The Kumo itself has been really thin, but then the price is exactly within the Kumo, and monthly is showing now doji candlestick. So this means that the month of February was range, no direction. So and the Kumo breakout bearish may happen. Okay, so this is really important, is that the let me take out the lines. In this case, I think the key is the support and the resistance of this doji in February. If the doji breaks bearish in March, then I think the market goes down in the long term. So you might want to exit. But if the market breaks the doji bullish, then the price doesn't break Kumo, but it just goes up like this, and we may see some new bull trend, new uptrend. And Chikou span is touching now on the monthly chart. So if the doji breaks bullish happens, and then Chikou span keeps tracing, so that will be bullish sign. But if the market breaks the doji bearish, that will also be the Kumo breakout, and the Chikou span breakout also happens, and sellers may come in the market. So I think this is the bottom line. Right now is not the good chance to buy or sell, but in terms of the weekly time frame, yeah, we have to wait for this big bullish bars resistance or the support. Whether it breaks bullish or bearish will be the key in the month of March. Yeah, that is my analysis for the Bitcoin. Let me quickly check the lower time frames too. Let's see, 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour has been bearish. The price is below Tenkan Kijun Sen, Chikou span below the candles. So this is bearish now. No trend. Yeah, so at least we have to wait for, we have to see the Kijun Sen break, or Tenkan Sen Kijun Sen gold cross, and Chikou span break. And that may be the bottom of this downtrend. And once H1 Kumo break happens, then the market goes up and it may break the monthly doji. But in this case, this is bearish. So most likely the doji will be broken bearish. But we'll see. Please remind me about the Bitcoin analysis next time when we do this membership live, and we can continue to monitor the market. But for now, this is my analysis on the Bitcoin. Okay, and then let me check the USDJPY in 5 lines, and also the price actions and other aspects. So again, USDJPY, this is a daily time frame, but it's about to break the Kumo. So most likely next week, Kumo break happens, and then there is a resistance up here. Previous resistance became support. So 138.17 will be the initial target. But yeah, this market is bullish now, and we have also the Kumo twist. This Kumo is still too young, too short, so that means the market most likely will be resisted 138.17 and then breaks finally and then goes up. So I would wait for the pullback and pushback and breakout to buy. That will be the best scenario in this case. Okay, and in terms of the forecast lines, and the price is, this was a 25th candle, and the end of the forecast lines was within the Kumo. So that means the market is about to break the Kumo, but then this Kumo breakout may be fake, and the market may range, or it may reverse. Yeah, so I think the best scenario to buy is to wait for the resistance break in this case. Again, 138.17. If it doesn't break, then I think a range or downtrend. But we'll see. Because of this, the end of the forecast lines being within the Kumo. This means that this is range still. And we can't trust the Kumo breakout in this case. So let me also take the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame is retracing, and the target is on the weekly Kijun Sen, which is 139.58. So if the market breaks that resistance and the weekly Kijun Sen becomes the target then. Yeah, so that's my analysis. And monthly time frame. Monthly is range, but it was supported by the Kijun Sen, and now this is bullish. I think the market goes up in USDJPY. This is bullish now. And also quickly looking at the 1 hour. After this big spike, 1 hour is now range, but this is uptrend still. The price may retrace because the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen way down, and there's a big gap to Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen from the prices. So this is a bit overbought, I think. So yeah, I think the market retrace Monday, Tuesday to Tenkan Sen maybe, and then bounce and goes up. So and target to here. So this is a possible scenario for the USDJPY. Okay. Yeah, but hopefully we see some new trends finally in the forex pairs. I'm still looking for the good scenario, good setup to trade in forex. Okay, so now let me check the next comment from David. He says, took a short on Euro USD Wednesday. Oh, good choice. So you're making profits now. Based on 4 hour, daily is heading through Kumo down. Okay, so let me take one by one. Yes, the price about to break the Kumo on the daily time frame. And I moved my stop loss to 50% of my I've already locked in 50% profit. Okay, that's nice. Make sure you don't lose. You don't lose is a key to success. So if the setup persists, yes. If the setup presents itself, is it better to add an additional entry or move my current target lower? You can add another entry because this is bearish. Daily is about to break the Kumo. Kumo twist already happens, which is nice sign for the potential Kumo breakout. And 4 hour is still down below the Tenkan Sen, and 1 hour is also down. The Tenkan Sen is bearish, so I think the market will be resisted by the Tenkan Sen and breaks the support and goes down. So this is bearish. You can add another positions or you can lower the target, that's fine too. Yeah, in terms of the target, in this case, let me see. Target will be the weekly Kijun-sen, which is 1.0287. Sorry, more precisely, the weekly Kijun-sen is here on 1.0286. But this is way down. This is, let me see how many pips. This is down 255 pips. And this is, I would say that this would be an ultimate target. Ultimate target would be the weekly Kijun-sen as a retracement. And yeah, daily may break the Kumo. And in terms of more realistic targets, will be around this area between 1.0481 and this Tenkan-sen flatness 1.0442. Yeah, between these prices are a target, initial target. There were supports, and there was resistances became support. So I think around this area will be the target in this case. So that's a Euro USD analysis. Yeah, we'll see. USD remains bullish. So I think Euro USD will be down, and USD-JPY will be bullish, I think. Okay, David also says SPY, please. All right. Let me see. Okay. 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour chart shows right. 4 hour is down. The price is below Tenkan-sen, and Kumo itself is nicely down and thicker and longer. This is stable downtrend signal, and the price is going down. Broke the supports. Yeah, this is bearish. The price, I think, goes down to 3883.6, which is the support from the 19th of January this year. This is bearish now. And the daily time frame shows the Kumo is really thin, as you mentioned, right? Kumo really thin, so that means whenever you see the Kumo thin, it tends to break easily. Without any spikiness, I think the market breaks Kumo and goes down to the next support. Yeah, Chikou span touching now, so it may range in a sense, but I think overall it's bearish. So if you can sell, I think this is a great opportunity. But let me also check the other pairs, other markets. Okay, Nasdaq is bearish too. It broke the support and this is going down. It's bearish. I think I mentioned that on the weekly forecast last week. This is bearish. And Dow Jones is also now bearish. Yeah, US market has been really choppy, very spiky now. No decent uptrend or downtrends. I was planning to buy and hold any US stock index, but ever since last year, I was thinking, but due to these conditions, no chance. Yeah, even this year, I can't find any buy and hold strategy on these index. Oh, we have lots of red marks on these indices. So yeah, Euro stocks went down on Friday, broke the Kijun-sen. So this is now range. In this case, like whenever you see this big bearish bullish candlestick, after this, usually it tends to range. And the FTSE 100 is above the Kijun Sen, so this is okay. But CAC France, yeah, this one is still bullish, above the Kijun Sen somehow. Sorry, above the Kijun Sen, yeah, somehow. So this is still bullish. Yeah, DAX also broke the Kijun Sen, this one. So this is now turning bearish. And Nifty is still bearish. It may break the support. So this is not a good uptrend anymore. This is a range. And AU200 is going down, about to break the Kumo on the daily. So yeah, we are facing some retracement error in the index. Let me check gold. Gold is going down and also about to break the Kumo on the daily chart. So I will continuously look for the selling opportunity on gold. Yeah, gold is definitely bearish. Yeah, Tenkan Kijun dead cross, Chikou-san break, and the Kumo breakout. So this is the right order. So I think gold is going to go down. Weekly is retracing to Kijun Sen. So Kijun Sen weekly on gold is 1787.90 is a target on this one. Yeah, so I will continue to look for the selling edge on Monday on gold. So that is my plan. But yeah, we may see some new trends in Forex. Like I mentioned, again, Euro USD about to break the Kumo, and the USD-JPY also, and the USD Swiss franc, Pound USD, and Pound CAD, Pound AUD, and the AUD USD, and AUD CAD, AUD Swiss franc, and CAD JPY. We see some potential new trends, so we will see what happens next week. Okay, and I guess that concludes today's Ichimoku analysis. As for the membership, thank you very much for joining, everyone. And lastly, just a quick reminder, next Ichimoku Zoom Cafe happens on the 29th of March, Wednesday, at 3 p.m. UTC. So yeah, if you have time, please join. I will keep reminding, but I hope to see you there face to face and talk about any topics on this date. Okay, so again, thank you very much. I hope you have a great weekend, and hope to make some profits next week. So thank you very much. Have a great weekend. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay gold. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you very much.